This week at Cayuga was a really challenging week in a lot of ways, just because of the conditions. We had a lot of slick, bright, high sunny days with no wind at all, and then a little bit of wind in the afternoon, and then on the final day had some. So I had to do a lot of finesse fishing. So my main patterns were sight fishing and flipping the grass and actually wacky rigging holes in the grass. So I had a couple of different areas that I was fishing. So when I was sight fishing, I was using spinning equipment, my Tour KVD rod and reels with a 40 series Tour KVD reel. That allowed me to make a really long cast. I mean, the smallmouths especially were real skittish. I had to stay way back off of them. Caught a lot of them on a drop shot rig, just a standard drop shot rig with a little Strike King 1/4 ounce tour grade tungsten on there, a little Mustad #2 drop shot hook. And I was using a new bait from Strike King called a half shell. I kind of mixed it up between that and a dream shot. This is a really neat bait. One of the things that I really like about it is it's designed to stand straight out on your hook, horizontal. So it really makes a difference, when it hangs like that horizontally. It looks like a little bait fish. That's a little KVD Magic one right there. So I use that a lot on a drop shot. Use some dream shots. We got some new open pore technology dream shots. These are brand new, just coming to the market. That's a bull bluegill one. The smallmouths really like that chartreuse right there. So I did a lot of that drop shotting. Caught a few on a Strike King tube, either a tube or a drop shot. Is how I caught every sight fish that I fished for. And then on top of that, I would flip the grass with a Strike King Ocho. Caught a lot of my fish with this. Used several different colors, honey candy, blue craw. I just had it rigged with a 1/8 ounce Strike King tungsten weight. Was throwing light line, 14-pound Bass Pro XPS fluorocarbon. That little 1/8 ounce weight and a 3/0 KVD grip pin hook. That was key. These Ochos are really soft. When you put that grip pin on there and rig that up, it just really keeps it from sliding down. It's real important to keep it straight. And one of the things that I found is that using that lightweight and that lighter line gave that bait just a nice glide, and it would fall down in those holes, and they just bit it a lot better. I know a lot of guys around me were fishing 20-pound tests, using big flipping baits, creature baits and things like that. Just having this subtler presentation made a big difference. When it got slick calm, I did the same thing with my spinning rod. I used a 5-inch Ocho and a 4-inch Ocho, and I just wacky rigged it. I just hooked it right dead center in the middle, and just no swivel, no nothing at all. Just let it sink down in those holes. And you could see them, out there. I just used my polarized glasses to see them. And when it was calm, they didn't want that faster presentation, this Texas rig at all. So I kind of mixed that up, and over 4 days was able to catch enough to get it done up here at Cayuga Lake.